Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. We're going to talk about something that I really want to address really quick. BeetleJuice just dropped its first teaser trailer, and I was very pumped. I thought it looked great. Michael Keaton really brought back that charm of that douchebaggy charm that BeetleJuice always carried, and it just got me so curious. A lot of you guys were telling me why the dad actually isn't in this movie. I found out yesterday, or basically the day that this trailer came out, that he's a pedophile. Holy smokes, I had no idea. So now I'm like, okay, well, I don't need that in the movie anymore, so get rid of that. Then it occurred to me that we are getting a BeetleJuice 2, and it reminded me of another film we recently got a sequel to that was also from our childhood, right? Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus 2, when I first watched it, was fine. It was good. It was an okay time. Now I'm sitting here like, that movie doesn't hold up the second time or the third time around. It really loses that charm that I think the first Hocus Pocus had. And one of the reasons why it loses that charm is because of how it presents the Sanderson sisters. We were so hyped, so excited to get the Sanderson sisters back, and for the most part, they're great. Until the end of the movie, which I truly believe almost wrecked the entire film. And that was basically when Winifred Sanderson, who we all know wouldn't give two shits. Okay, talking about the first movie, wouldn't give two shits about her sisters if it meant for her to be the most powerful entity of all time, to have all this power, the abilities. There's many times in that first film where she's throwing her sisters out in front of her in case something were too bad to happen. So she should not give a shit. And then at the end of the movie, what happens? The only way for her to become the most powerful entity, which she was being warned about the entire movie, was that basically if you want to be this, you have to sacrifice something big, and that was the love of her sister. She had to sacrifice her two sisters to gain all this power, and she basically started crying and saying that, I can't do this without my sisters. I need them here. I am nothing without them. I'm like sitting here thinking, in the end of the first film, you are about to suck the life out of Max.
What a fool to give up thy life for thy sisters.
Without any of your sisters getting any of it. So they would have died, but you would have continued to live. I'm not sure if she would have been able to bring them back. More than likely she would have. And maybe you could argue that point without really much hesitation, ready to just, gain her youth without her sisters being involved and them dying off while she lives, right? And unfortunately, I'm kind of worried, going off the fact that I don't want to see the Sanderson sisters be good people. Keep in mind, these are child murderers, okay? Sanderson sisters, in the opening of the first film, they literally kill a little girl and then turn her older brother, who tried to save her life, into a cat. In which case, they literally grab and throw, and he hits his body against a freaking tombstone and breaks his body and dies. These are child murderers. These are not good people. And then they were about to suck the life out of all the children in Salem. And we're supposed to feel sympathy for these people? The fun part about the Sanderson sisters are the fact that they are evil and they're twisted, but they're funny and hilarious at everything they do. They give it their all. Michael Keaton is no exception. He gives it his all, and he's such a great scumbag. Don't take that away. I don't want to feel sympathy for this guy. I want this guy to be a fun douchebag. It is an actual fear now that I'm sitting here thinking that, because it's not with just the Hocus Pocus people. It's not with just Sanderson sisters. It's Maleficent. It's just the idea that we have to bring all these villains back, but make them redeemable. And they're good guys all of a sudden. Like the origin stories are that they were once good, but then they started getting bitter and whatnot. And I just why can't we just have villains be evil to be evil? Don't make BeetleJuice a good guy. Please, Tim Burton, you're already going on such a great path with this film. I already saw a post that he brought back stop motion for this because he wants to go back to the original roots. If he means that he is going to stick to the original roots, do not do what Hocus Pocus 2 did and change such a beloved villain. Don't do it. He is so damn good as a villain. That is my biggest fear. It's like the one thing I'm worried about with this film. Maybe some more people actually felt that way too, but let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will do more videos like this, maybe talking about more films in the future. But what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a possibility? They might go down this path where BeetleJuice might be a good guy at the end of the film? Maybe they could present it in a way where it actually works, but I just don't want to see that. I want to see, or maybe if he does that, you know, maybe he's just doing it in a twisted sense of way. Maybe he's just lying to her face so he can like try to fool her and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know, because at the end of the last movie, you know, though it was going into a more horrible route, like this guy was actually going to force this girl to marry him so he could be free, he also did help the couple, right? He also helped them. So he wasn't all the way a bad guy, even knowing, yeah, he was a bad guy. As guys, let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Do you agree with me, or do you disagree with me? Take care.